Welcome to Minecraft 1.17 and happy summer to all you guys out of school, unless you're still in school. But today we're going to be looking at summer hacks to build in Minecraft. Everyone in Minecraft makes a pool. If you don't make a pool in your base, what are you doing? Go make a pool right now, then come back. Okay, now that you got a pool, you need a floating table with chairs. So a lot of the placement involves making these invisible item frames to place down, put some food on, and then it really looks like this really fancy, Fiji resort where you see on Instagram with the models and a fancy plate of food coming down. Using the birch trap door is probably the best way to do this. And then we'll use a dripstone block because I do like the way the new blocks look.
And that's really the only reason.
Step number one, gamers, build out to the middle of the ocean and break it. Also, nice new sound with the dripstone, 4 out of 10, like to hear that. So here's how our table's gonna look. You're gonna wanna use, don't worry, this will place. We'll get it, it's coming. Oh, finally, there we go. Nope, nope, nope.
A few inches later.
Got it, woo!
That's a process right there, I'll tell you what.
So now you've got your table. This is like your basic floating table, but here's where the real build hack comes in. If you take a pressure plate and an item frame and put them down, actually, we're gonna use a glow frame because it's cooler. You actually do that first, then the pressure plate, and it makes the item frame disappear. But if you want it to look even cooler, take your food. Well, I don't know, we'll do glow berries, then put the pressure plate on top. And now look how cool that looks, guys. It literally floats on top of the table like some magical floating table. What's going on over there? Chill. I know this video is fire. Maybe a... Okay, well, hey, lesson learned. You can't actually touch the table or it will break. So you gotta watch out for that one. They put down a pot for like a cup. I don't know what kind of meal you're having. And then another cool thing they did to make it look even better is they took the item frame and then they used some coral. And since we're on top of water, take a look at how sweet this will look. Dang it. Nope. 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 No, God. There we go. That looks like maybe like a weird type of bowl or something. This is your floating table, and honestly, it looks really, really good. But what I want to know is how's it looking 1.17 with the glow frame? Oh, that's kind of a vibe. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now here is an awesome one. I hope you guys all get to enjoy, which is a jacuzzi. This is how it should look. Replace it with soul sand, fill it with water. Oh, this is cool. I particularly do like this build. So I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we might as well put all of this together and make our ultimate beach resort. I mean, we all have a dream vacation. Maybe we're gonna make that here together. If that's where it is right there, I hate the fact there's a lava pool right next to us. I mean, that definitely hurts us, but we're gonna make ours out of copper and see what it looks like. So I know y'all are curious what it looks like because I'm curious. So we'll do like 4 on each side. Boy, the sound this makes is great. Okay, well, I think the copper tub's kind of cool. I mean, I think it looks sweet. Basic copper tub honestly looks kind of sick. And then what we're gonna do is take a loom on the outside and that gives it, I guess, like a vent feel. I don't know if your tub needs this many vents or drains. Oh, it's like a drain, that's what it is. That way, if you're like me and you don't take baths often, you fill it up too much, then you sit inside of it and overflows, you're good to go. Nothing to worry about. Now we're going to do trap doors on the outside. I think this will look great. Let's try some other colors. It's between that and this. Yeah, it's gotta be the darker one. I feel like it just looks better. This is coming together. I feel like these build hacks are pretty legit so far. I mean, this video is gonna get you ready for summer. If you're not going on vacation, this is the next best thing, which is sad, but... All right, tub looks clean, tub looks fresh. We gotta do a couple details now, and that's gonna be the sea pickle loofah, so we're gonna pop that down right there. Get a little scrubby scrub with that, natural, organic. What if we designed it something like this? I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. I'm just kind of guessing here. All right, so I made mine a little bit cooler. I wanted to add like a little bit of a thing on the top. I don't know, I'm trying to make like some kind of area to store your stuff on. It's supposed to look like a shelf next to your tub where you could like reach up, maybe like it's a TV sitting there. Maybe a TV. Okay, that actually is not too bad. So if you make this look like a TV, that looks kind of cool. So now you can chill in your tub and watch TV. And the final touch, I think, is a little bit of lighting. And for my sake, I would say torches are probably the go-to move. You guys are gonna kill me for this one, but just trust me, the potato probably looks like a piece of soap. So if I do that, it's kind of like you got a holy piece of soap in the corner and then a sea pickle loofah. This is kind of a sick build hack, guys. I think it looks really good. What about a beach bar? It's basically like a really fancy looking table that uses stairs upside down. That'll be a pain to paste. I don't know about that roof. It's not bad. I'll be honest, it's not bad. Oh man, I judged it way too soon. This actually looks fire. All right, so we're working obviously with the newer blocks, 1.17, because we ain't no noob out here. I don't know, maybe we'll just build it right over here. I'm trying to get away from the lava because it freaks me out a little bit. And we can use this as the back wall. So here we go. So the basic design involves like a bar shape, kind of like this. So that feels nice to me. And then right in the front of it, I love this design because these don't actually connect. These become like little bar tables on the outside. I think this looks kind of clean. I won't lie. I think this looks great. Couple sea pickle red solo cups.
You can just imagine these look like red solos.
Through the power of editing, now they are. Now my editor has to do a lot of solo cups. That's a lot of work. Good luck. So a glowing honey bottle with some kind of magic potion the bar's selling. They're gonna price it as like 50 bucks just because it's glowing. Sheesh. I don't think deep slate is the right move, but boy, is that classy. Sheesh. That looks good. I like that deep slate. Okay, I like that a lot. All right, basic bar shape looks pretty good. I don't know. I feel like a deep slate wall actually might kind of look pretty chill here, so let's try it. You're gonna need a fireman to stand by if you're gonna be building this. I'll tell you that right now. This is a very dangerous build. I'm as surprised as you are this thing's still running. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't think there was a chance. Let's throw some water bottles on her and get it extinguished. Firefighter Lover here today, folks. Got a little bit of a rooftop fire, nothing we can't handle coming in from the Lover Chopper. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same material as Blackstone. So like if I actually change it to this, it's just a little bit of a different color, but it kind of looks good. We're gonna get a couple lanterns dangling down from the roof really quickly because that'll look really clean. Pay no attention to the fact that some of these campfires are facing the wrong way.
No one's gonna notice.
We're gonna get a little more exotic, and I think what we're gonna do is use some of the new blocks. So we'll have a golden drink, a purple drink, and a copper drink. I don't know if those look perfect, but let's take a look at them once I get this brewing stand loaded up. See how it looks. I mean, it definitely looks like some exotic flavors. I'm not drinking the copper. Maybe that's like chocolate milk with some mold in it. Maybe the purple is like a little bit of grape juice and that just lemonade. I mean, you know, we got the basics here. Now the final touch we have to make to this base before it's done is actually one of the coolest designs. We didn't even see this. You take a sign, and we're gonna use a spruce sign and just kind of put it right here for a little bit of detail. Put a little sign up top, call it Lover's Bar, and you have now created a beachfront bar just like that right next to your pretty ridiculous sized hot tub. Baby sandcastle, look at this thing. It's literally the simplest build you could ever make and it looks incredible. Couple sandstone walls, you put water around it to give it a moat. I think we could make it a little bit cooler than this, to be honest with you, so I'm gonna actually improve upon this summer build and take a look at how we're gonna do it. So I guess since we only have this much sand, we got, oh no, a little over here. A little bit of a bigger beach. So, okay. First thing we'll do is get our little moat built, because this is obviously the most important of any sandcastle, and if you don't know why, you've never been to a beach, it sounds like. Now we've got that built. I kind of like the idea of using stairs for it. Like, that's not a bad idea. What looks better, that or... I guess technically this does look more like a sandcastle because it's got like the castle things on the side. So, dang, this brings back memories. I feel like I've been here already. Do this all the time as a kid. This might be a bad move, to be honest with you. I'm not really sure, but we're gonna put a pot in the corner. All right, how about this? How about this? It's a birthday cake castle because we're putting candles on top of it. Then you can light them, I believe.
I have particles turned off so you can't see the fire.
But trust me, they're lighted. They're actually lit right there. Maybe it's like some kind of cool, weird, futuristic campfire. I don't know if that was the right move, but I think it looks kind of cool. Maybe a skeleton head too on the side. That way it protects it from the waves that are gonna be coming up. I guess if you ever see a sandcastle with a actual skeleton head on it,
Call the cops.
you got pool floaties in here, but they're going to build very interesting floaties that you can actually float on. That's pretty cool. So one of them's like a duck floaty, which you obviously could float on the duck floaty, which is kind of cool. And then the other one is like a unicorn floaty. Wow, those are great. Guys, I'm actually excited for this. I feel like it's gonna come out really well. So we'll do one right here in the water. Have you guys ever seen a duck floating in the middle of the ocean? Because I don't know if...
Is that even allowed?
So this is your basic duck body. You're gonna give it duck wings and a duck tail, 2 duck eyeballs, boom, 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 and then a duck beak, which would be right here. And there's your duck. Literally takes 30 seconds to make. And then for the unicorn, we'll do it right over here, maybe a little bit farther out. Unicorn people are a little bit more risky, I feel like. You pick up a unicorn, you got a little bit of braveness in you. So almost the same basic shape. It's more like this, same eyeball design, a pink unicorn, I don't know.
What is that? What do you call that?
Whatever that thing's called, like a hair thing. And then a needle, or I guess, what looks more like a unicorn? I mean,
That's more like a narwhal, right?
Okay. We made the eyeballs in the wrong spot. He's kind of derpy. We're gonna move him back a little bit. That's his nose. Now, where does the unicorn spike go? Above the head or on the nose? Is the nose the spike? I feel like here probably is best. I think it looks pretty sweet. Look at that. If only you could actually ride on it. I mean, can you imagine these bad boys moving through the ocean? Help me! LoverFella won't let me go. Please help me. That was... I don't know what that was. All right. Shh. Floating pool bed. Look at this. You got water. You got floating. Hold on. Wait. I'm confused. How's this thing floating pool?
Oh!
Look at this. So these are all floating. Like you guys know when you look at those like millionaire homes and they look real fancy. So the way these work is something like this. You've got 2 slabs extending off and then a couple of signs or trap doors on the arms. I think we'll use acacia. Maybe we'll just keep it with spruce. Nothing really looks that good with this copper, I'm gonna be honest. I guess the cool thing is if you go to your stairs, you could literally make one of these out of almost every single stair that would probably look okay. Like we could do one out of prismarine blocks and each of these could be a totally different style. So if we have like one floaty chair there, maybe you're sitting next to your buddy. You guys are having a heart-to-heart conversation about how much you love LoverFella videos.
And I'm not threatening you with your life if you don't say that.
This dude's chilling on this one. Maybe no rests on this one. No armrest. There we go. This guy's has got like a couch, like a floating couch. I don't know. It kind of looks like a bathtub floating in the water that was cut in half, but you can't say I didn't try. It's a floating table that I invented. I've seen better umbrellas, I won't lie to you. Like, I feel like you could have done better, but the floating table design seems pretty innovative. Palm trees are like, everyone knows how to make them in Minecraft, kind of.
I don't know how to make them.
Most of you guys do. This is a kind of palm tree using composters, and it's probably, I would say, the best looking palm tree I've ever seen. I don't know if we can use flowering azalea leaves. I don't think that's the right type of thing for palm tree, but we're gonna do it anyway. So it looks like this. You put brown carpet on it to cover it up. Absolutely amazing design choice right there. And then, like I said, we'll go up maybe one more. Fill her up with some flowering azalea. Oh, there we go. And then we'll go ahead and just circle around the top like this and kind of give it like a nice little palm tree vibe, which I think just kind of extends out like in this sort of manner. Again, I don't know if palm trees even have flowers. Like maybe they do. And
Maybe our leaves look bad.
we might have some adjustments to make. And there is our beautiful palm tree. Honestly, came out kind of nice. Now, I don't know if you want to use those particular flowers. And I also think that I kind of made the droopy part a little bit weird. I feel like it should end straight down, not sticking out. That doesn't really make sense. So I don't know. Maybe that looks a little bit better. Kind of ruins it. That looks a little bit better. Okay. Now, if you're also using like a special Minecraft server, you can even add coconuts. But for us, we're going to use like our own version of coconuts. And I think these might actually kind of look like coconuts a little bit. Maybe not. I don't know. If you glance up there, you might think,
Oh, that's just a coconut, not a skeleton head up there.
and if you do notice it's a skeleton head, then boom, you got yourself like a little bit of a creepy, like, little warning sign up in the tree. People saying,
Hey, don't mess with me.
you know what? I guess this guy's right. It's not summer if you don't have pool chairs. One of the simplest designs. We already made some floating ones, but if you put them on land, you can do a little bit more by using fences. Open them up. It kind of looks like a sleigh. I feel like there's a better way to make pool chairs, all right? I'm gonna show you that right now. I think there's a way better way to do it. So call me crazy, but if I'm going to the beach, I'm not even using a chair. I know people do, but like, I'm going to the beach to be in the beach. So I'm gonna use actually a towel. So I think you could, and you guys tell me what you like best. We could do the towel design like this, where you kind of lay down some towels and then take a fence, put it in the center, and make this fence like a little umbrella. Okay, that's one design. Don't mind the umbrella.
We haven't learned how to make an umbrella yet.
So that is just the simple carpet design. I think it looks good. Now you could also add like a stair to it like that and kind of make it look like it's a weird looking flat beach chair. I don't think that's a good design. You could also swap colors. That looks more like a bed though. Give him a little bit of a sea pickle cup in the center, you know, a little bit of a cup off the side. I don't know. I like this design. I think it looks pretty good. This one's kind of cool. So we made a bar. This one's actually like a hut. Like this is kind of like you're naked and afraid in the middle of the jungle and you got to survive. I don't know. I've never seen a design like this before. It looks so good to me. So they're using stripped wood, a lot of fence posts, and then just putting vines all over it. It just has like a nice primitive feel. I think it's really as simple as doing something like this. So we're just laying the foundation for the hut, which looks like this, and then they use stripped wood, and I love this design because not a lot of people use stripped wood, but it just fits it well. Like those are some clean colors together. I'm surprised. Like that looks really good. And then the roof just kind of goes in by one all the way around. So we're just gonna do that really quickly and make the roof. So there's your hut roof. I guess you could maybe go up one higher. I don't know if that's needed. We'll do it anyway. And then a little bit of detail on the inside. Kind of a cool part here because they go through and actually line this up with fences. So take a look at this. Not a detail most people will notice, I feel like, but it does look really good. I think that adds like half the value there. Vines obviously are important, and we're gonna use azalea again. Look at that. The azalea looks a little bit too much like a legitimate table. I don't know. That feels weird to me to have like an entire table over here, but that's fine for now. And then we'll get some vines that'll drape off the sides, just a couple of them. And I don't know if this is gonna look good, but like my idea was if you made like a couple of big vines like draping off the side that you kind of placed by yourself. So this wasn't in the original design, but something I kind of want to try and see. I think that's kind of a cool look, to be honest with you. I like what we did to it. Is there any other details we could do with new blocks to make it look better? Like, I think there is. Let's see. Okay, I don't know if you want to do that, but if you did want to put this outside your base, you could put a skeleton head on top of something surrounded by red candles, and that would make it a little bit more scary. Kind of like a kayak or something, I guess, but basically put down a bunch of blocks, go on top of it, add your little bit of detail, and by the end of it, it literally looks like an incredible small boat. And I know you're not going to be able to use it or anything, but from a distance especially, this is going to look really, really good in water. It's going to look kind of like a Viking ship coming up. Here's a final product, something kind of like that, kind of like something from Moana, to be honest with you. What do you think a pirate thinks if he sees a boat made of copper? I mean, he's going to literally just steal the whole boat. He ain't even going to sink it. He's going to be like his mine, just taking the whole thing. Someone's got to test if copper works and everything. Okay, so here's what the basic design looks like. You've got two slabs on the side. It leads into a barrel, and for our sake, that's questionable given the design we've chosen here. This might look good, to be honest with you. This might look really good.
It could look really bad as well. I mean, there's really no way to tell.
So that's kind of the vibe I'm getting when I look at the image. Like I'm trying to like draw or build this based off of just one image. So it's kind of got some details here. Basically, that is the side.
That doesn't really look like a boat, to be honest with you.
But we do need to get some spruce fences. So we'll add all of these to the middle and see what this bad boy turns out as. Wow, that looks good. So the gates really extend out and look pretty sweet. And then all you got to do at the end is do like a little bit of a staircase magic here. Nope. Hard part. So this is the boat. Again, from a distance, you can kind of see what it looks like. I think it needs a little bit of tweaking to it. Like, I feel like maybe a sail would be a little bit beneficial. What do you guys think? Something like that? That kind of looks like a little tiny wind flapper sail thing. Maybe one more fence post in it. Yeah, that's good, actually. Kind of looks like a sailboat now. Now, of course, it wouldn't be a beach video or a summer video without an awesome volleyball court. If you haven't been playing volleyball, you need to, because it's the best summer sport there is.
Besides soccer and a lot of others. It's fun.
This one's weird, though, because they're trying to make a volleyball net out of a green glass. That's the ball. Very, very unique design right here. So I don't want to make it too big. One of the problems is if you make it too big, it's not going to be to scale for the rest of our summer village here we've been making. For fences, we'll probably stick with spruce because that's been our safe boy we've been choosing here all day. I don't know. I feel like, honestly, web is probably the most, you know, accurate looking thing.
I don't know if it looks the best.
I feel like actually the glass looks better. A lot of people use web. I kind of like the glass more because if I use a wall, it should connect right to it. And that way there's like no gap. Honestly, it looks like a futuristic like visor for your face or something. And then, you know, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think volleyball courts just have like an out of bounds line that's like white or something. So we're gonna do that. I don't know why this just reminds me of like Soldier 76 from Overwatch.
And it looks like his visor.
Kind of cool looking. Maybe, should it be deeper? That's an intense net right there. I don't know about that. I mean, the other thing this guy did in his design was putting anvils on the side, which is kind of a cool design. It gives it like a little bit more detail to it. I like it. You know what it is. And honestly, it's not like a bad course. I just feel like I don't know enough about volleyball to know if there's any other lines on it or anything, but it's a good design. I think a lot of people don't make this for some reason. I think it looks really clean, especially with that glass. It's like a futuristic, like 2030 version of what volleyball will look like. Well, the glass net. And then you get glass in your opponent's eyes. Dangerous. We're gonna be giving away a free copy of Java Edition Minecraft. All you have to do is subscribe to this channel, leave a like on today's video, and go follow me on Twitter. We're gonna announce the winner on our next video. Click this video right now. See you all later. Peace.